Hey everyone, I'm MICHAELJOSH and you're watching GadgetMatch. Today, new Apple Watches go on sale, but picking from the many case and band options can sometimes be daunting. Plus, this year, there are 2 new Apple Watch models to choose from. So while you can bet that I'm already right smack in the middle of my review, I figured it's time for another buyer's guide video and a mega unboxing all rolled into one. Today, we'll feature the new color options and the new band style, as well as the more affordable Apple Watch SE. That way, you can get an early look and I can help you pick the right one. This is our Apple Watch Series 6 unboxing and buyer's guide. Before we dive in, I'd love it if you considered subscribing to this YouTube channel. That would greatly help us get to our next milestone, and if you hit that bell icon, you'll be the first to know whenever we upload. If you're a tech fan, trust me, the next 3 months are jam-packed with plenty of tech to be excited about. Before we unbox, here's a guide to help you navigate all the different choices that you need to make when buying an Apple Watch. Or if you're an Apple Watch Pro, then you can skip on ahead, head to the next chapter by hitting the chapter marker below. The Apple Watch comes in 2 sizes, 40 and 44 millimeters. I have relatively small wrists, so I use a 40 millimeter. 44 looks big on me. Now you'll want to decide now, because if you're like me and end up collecting bands, you'll want to make sure that you can keep using them even when you upgrade. Step 2, decide on a case. Not like a phone case, but the material that your watch is made of. Either aluminum, stainless steel, or titanium. Aluminum is the entry-level option. It's the lightest material of the bunch, and as such is preferred by runners. It doesn't scratch easily, although its screen is made of what Apple calls Ion X strengthened glass, which over time is prone to micro abrasions, just like what you'd eventually get on your iPhone if you're like me and don't use a screen protector. If you want the new red or blue Apple Watch, then this choice is made for you. It also comes in familiar Apple colors, gold, silver, and space gray. Stainless steel is the more premium option. It looks and feels it. The screen on the stainless steel Apple Watch is made of sapphire crystal and won't scuff easily, as can be seen in both my Apple Watch Series 4 and 5, which I traveled extensively with for about a year each, so they've really been through a lot and managed to stay pristine. Although, on the flip side, notice too that unlike the aluminum case, stainless steel will show more scratches over time. Not a deal breaker, but definitely something you should know. It's available in 3 colors: silver, a more yellowish shade of gold, and a new color, graphite. Finally, the most premium offering, titanium. Lighter than stainless steel, but not as lightweight as aluminum, but with that scratch-resistant sapphire crystal screen and a more scratch-resistant brush metal finish. So you basically get the best of everything. It's lightweight, made from premium materials, and it's scratch resistant. There are too many to enumerate, but basically the main categories are the classic silicone sports band, sports loop, leather, and stainless steel. Plus, new this year, the Solo Loop family. Also, a pro tip for the style aficionados among you, Apple changes these bands every season. So if you want something, get it now, or else you might not be able to get it tomorrow. And if you have extra cash lying around, the Hermes bands are pretty fancy too. Do you want a cellular model or not? In countries where it's supported, cellular models have eSIMs, and when activated, lets you receive calls and messages or stream some tunes on Apple Music without having to be tethered to your phone. In fact, you can go for a run and leave your phone at home without missing a beat. Another pro tip, head over to apple.com and check out the Apple Watch Studio. There you can mix and match all the options until you find the one you like best. Now to our unboxing. Here's an overview of what we're looking at today. Apple Watch Series 6 blue aluminum case plus deep navy sport band, product red aluminum case plus product red sport loop, gold stainless steel case with gold Milanese loop, and finally the Apple Watch SE, gold aluminum case with cream sport loop. Alright, we'll start with the watch that I'm most excited to see in person. This is standard eco-friendly Apple Watch packaging. The arrows lead the way. Just tug here to remove this plastic wrap. Next, flip the box around, bottom side up, and pull on these two tabs to unwrap. And voila! Love that surprise art underneath. This has got to be the coolest product packaging of any Apple product on sale today. We also have the product red Apple Watch, so packaging is bound to be different. There's no doubt this is a product red device, which means a portion of your purchase goes to funding HIV/AIDS programs on the ground in sub-Saharan Africa. Okay, we'll speed through the rest of this unwrapping so that we can get to the actual unboxing. When you unwrap the packaging, you get two boxes actually, one containing the watch and the other containing the watch band. Alright, time to dive in. I'm dying to touch the watch, but let's get this side out of the way first. Info packet with quick setup guide, and last but not least, a magnetic charging cable with a USB-A plug. This year, Apple isn't including the usual 5-watt charger in the box, citing that most people already have one. Now, this is part of their 2030 goal to be 100% carbon neutral. They say that by doing this, they are able to reduce the carbon emissions equivalent to 50,000 cars on the road per year. Now, if you're a new user and don't have a USB charger at home and want to buy the Apple branded one, you can pick one up for $19. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm all for saving the environment, but it would have been nice if this translated into savings for you and me. Also, if you're interested, Apple also makes a magnetic charger with a USB-C plug on the other end. I'll put all the links to these items in the description box below. Alright, let's take these Apple Watches out of their boxes. And now, slide them out of their color-coordinated sleeves so that we can get a better look at these colors. First blue, then red, then gold stainless steel, and finally, gold aluminum. Notice the SE sleeve isn't as premium? Some quick thoughts on these colors before moving on to those new bands. Blue is more understated than I had thought. It's a rich, deep blue color. Definitely a keeper, but I'm biased. It's my favorite color. Red, on the other hand, is loud, but in a good way. I've owned many product red devices over the years, and this one doesn't disappoint. It will draw attention and definitely makes a statement. This new gold stainless steel finish doesn't actually have any actual gold mixed in with it, but Apple tweaked the color to make it more yellowish. See these side-by-side product photos of this year's stainless steel gold versus last year's. Notice the 2019 version has a more bronzy tint, which is still the same shade you get if you pick an aluminum case in gold, as can be seen in this side-by-side comparison with the Apple Watch SE. This color change is a subtle tweak, but in person, it's one that you'll appreciate. With the matching Milanese loop band, it's like a piece of jewelry. But you can also pair it with a sports loop to give your outfit a more casual feel. Finally, let's take a look at these two new bands that Apple is releasing alongside the Watch Series 6, the Solo Loop and the Braided Solo Loop. Of course, both of them in blue. Pull on the tab, open flap, and pull out. There you go. So the material has a stretchy quality to it. Next up is the Braided Solo Loop, which, fun fact, is made up of 16,000 filaments of silicone thread. I actually have a sweater that looks like this. These bands go on like this, and I think they're gonna be a new favorite for me. For as long as I can remember, I almost always take off my watch when working on my laptop, for fear that the metal clasps may hit or scratch my precious MacBook Pro. Now, there's none of that to worry about. As long as it's the right size, it will fit snug and will stay exactly where it needs to be. So make sure you get your measurements right. Both Solo Loops come in 9 sizes. You can download a printable sizing guide from apple.com, or if you're at an Apple store, they'll give you something like this. Remove the blue tape, stick it on your wrist, then wrap the band around till you get a good fit. The green arrows tell you your size. Alright, that was our unboxing of almost all the new colors available on the Apple Watch Series 6, a look at the Apple Watch SE, and the 2 new solo loop bands. Hopefully, by going into more detail, I was able to help you with your buying decision. And I'm curious to know which model and finish and band have you decided on? Let me know in the comments section below. And if you're looking for a more in-depth and detailed look into the Apple Watch Series 6, stay tuned for my review coming early next week. Until then, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit that bell icon so that you get notified as soon as we publish. Follow me on social media for all the behind-the-scenes fun stuff. And as always, make GadgetMatch.com your daily habit. Until the next one, I'm MICHAELJOSH. Thanks for dropping by.